Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Just putting wheat in at the moment on field number 2, and then as soon as we're done this we will be progressing into the next month, and October is going to be big for us. It's the best time to sell our buffalo, our mozzarella, not our buffalo, the best time to sell our mozzarella from the buffalo. It's also going to be the best time to sell our goat's milk bottled, so we are going to get a really nice amount of money there. And that is going to go towards a couple of things. First of all, it's going to go partly towards our new sawmill when we can upgrade that, and that surely is now only a couple of episodes away, maybe one. We've got 20,000 litres of wood left in there that we're waiting for it to process, so as soon as it has processed that, we will be getting the upgraded one for 300,000. So part of the money will be going towards that. Also, we are looking at field or plot number 8. That's what I want to buy next. Of course, we are going to wait and see if the farmer puts something in there. Fingers crossed he does. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on the contracts to see if a contract comes up to plant that field. But that's what the majority of that money is going to go towards. And there's going to be a big amount. I expect there's going to be about 250, 300,000 pounds from all that milk. It's a year's worth. We've had it for a long while now. It's been building up, and it is going to be the best time to sell. So after we've sold that, we will then take a little trip to the spinnery, because that is also very close to using up all of our wool and turning that into fabric, which is great. It's really good. That seems like it's going to turn out to be rather profitable, which is nice. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to do next month, which is going to be really good. And then of course, once we've sold the goat's milk and the mozzarella, we're just going to have to restock the dairy there. But we have got lots of milk by the goats, and I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount by the buffalo as well. So yeah, that's all positive. So there are some big things to come, which are really nice. And what we'll also do, we'll get a worker to do the fertilising on this field. Once we get into the next month, they can do the first application on it. Just while we're doing all our other bits and bobs, they can be doing this. So yeah, it's all going really well, really. It's all going to plan. In an ideal world, we'll get a new plot of land very soon. Obviously, we're upgrading the sawmill, and as long as the spinnery works out as well as we think it's going to, I would also like to buy a spinnery. We've also got the sunflower harvest not too far away at all, which is going to be really good. And then that also means we're going to need to sort out an oil mill. So there's lots of stuff that we need to sort out. Lots of money needs to be spent. But yeah, it's all going to, in the end, bring us a really good amount of money. So yeah, I'm very positive about that. So of course, we're using our brand new seeder at the moment. It's got a really nice working width, so that means we get the fields done super quick compared to what we were doing before, which is lovely. So I'll just finish up here, and then we will get into October. Okay, so I've actually messed that mixture up a little bit there. We've got too much straw, which is not good. So as soon as it starts taking some, it should balance out a bit because we have got an extra silage bale in there. But what that does mean, we've only got 3 silage bales left, which obviously is not very good whatsoever. It's really, really not good. So we're hoping once that bar goes into the green, that should change to TMR. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's taken a lot longer than I thought. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. So yeah, it has put it in as food, but forage. How much percentage does that give? Because I suspect it's not a lot. So it's actually gone in as hay at 80%. So it's not the worst. It's not the worst. But yeah, that's really, really bad because we haven't even got enough silage left now for 1 TMR mixture, which is pretty terrible. That's really, really not good. So I think what we'll do, we will still rest, but then we're going to have to get a worker or myself to cut the grass first thing, because then obviously we've got to give it time to ferment as well. So yeah, a little bit of an error there, a little bit of an error. Although, actually, thinking about it, we have got some silage over by the other field. So yeah, we have got enough for 1 TMR mixture there or thereabouts, but either way, we still need to do some more desperately. We are getting very, very low. Probably too low, really. I shouldn't have let it get as low as it has. But never mind. So, let's just double check. Mozzarella, £172,000 worth. That's beautiful. £122,000 worth of goat milk bottled. Wow, really, really good. So we've got £300,000 there straight away. That's really, really good. Let's have a look in the sale. What on earth is that? That is a funky looking tractor. Very, very funny looking thing. Very nice big low loader there. That is a serious bit of kit, that is. Oh, I could really be tempted with that. We'll have a think about that. We will have a think about that. I like that. We'll leave it in there for now because it's not going to go anywhere just yet. But there's definitely some potential over that for sure. Okay, so first stop. Let's hop over to the Valtra. Oh, look at all that fabric. Oh, and it has processed all the wool. That's perfect. That really is perfect. So let's have a look at the price of fabric. Where are we currently? Okay, so the price is pretty bad. It's just under 12,000 at the moment. The max price is 16,000. That was 18 before, but it's 16 now. But either way, that's saying at the current price we've got £84,000 worth, but that would go up considerably. So yeah, I would say that is most definitely worth. I'm very happy with that. So we'll have to get that loaded up shortly, and then we can take that back to the farm. That's really, really nice. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll get this to work on the field over there. Needs weeding, of course it does. Well, we can still get this to work. We'll do the weeding afterwards. That's not really an issue. Looks like we've missed some rather big spots. Oh dear. I mean, I had GPS on, so that is rather surprising, and I have no idea what has happened there. I think it's where the ground is uneven, and our large, super wide seeder hasn't been able to put the seeds in. Okay, well, that is what it is for now. We will just leave that as it is. But yeah, I would say that's probably what that is. Right, so in fact what we'll actually do, we will load these on right now, purely because I want to get the Valtra back to the farm so we can get a worker cutting the grass for this, because we need the New Holland. So unfortunately there's no forklift here, so we are just going to have to load these up by hand now. But I guess they are only fabric, so it's not like it's cement or bricks. So yeah, obviously I think what we will do with this, as the playground isn't asking for it currently at its next step, we will save these till the best time, because they are going to be really worth a good amount of money. At the best price, it's going to be worth over £100,000. We put in £75,000 worth of wool, so yeah, definitely worth it. We'll get a spinnery eventually, and obviously we won't have to pay rental costs, and because we've got more sheep, we'll have more wool to put in it. So I'm pretty happy with that result. about time we got the voucher back to the farm. That's been here for a long time now. So I will head back, and then we'll get this to work with a mower, and we can finally get some more silage stocked up as well. So we'll leave the trailer there for now, and we will get hooked up to the mowers, and then we'll let them do their thing on both fields. Hopefully they don't have too many problems up by the constructible. Speaking of the constructible, we do need to head over there anyway, because we need to see what is required for the next step. I really hope, and I don't want to talk it up, I hope it's not something silly like 1 litre of long planks or something annoying like that. But let's get up there, let's have a look. So I can see we've got another door that's been put on to the right hand side. Wow, Worker F has completed their task already, that was quick. Let's have a look. 2 more 1,000 litres of planks long. Okay, well hopefully we've got some of those by the smaller sawmills. We'll have to wait and see. So let's get this set up. We're going to have to keep an eye on this to see if they do get stuck or not. We'll keep a close eye on those. Right, okay, well this one is done, so that is great. Oh, I'm a little bit disappointed by that over there, but I guess we can't do too much about it at the moment. We'll have to remember that for next time. Right, okay then. So let's get hooked up to a trailer. Where is the green trailer? Here it is. Yeah, we'll get hooked up. We'll get that loaded up with all of our goods, and I'm really looking forward to selling them. I guess we need to see where the best price is. Farmers Market. Well, that's Goldcrest Valley, but I'm going to sell it all at the same place, so that can all go to the Farmers Market. Right, well that's lovely. That's really good. That's going to be a massive boost to the bank balance. Oh, by the way, no long planks there. Oh, that's a shame. Let's just make sure it has got some wood in it before we get too carried away. It's out of wood. Okay, well we're going to have to bring a tree up here then. Oh no, it's not good. We've been close to the constructible for a little while now, but we're just struggling with the last few bits of materials that we do need. So we've got one lot of wood beams there and one lot of planks long, so we'll grab those in a bit and it can make a start on them at least. But for now, this is what we need to do. We need to get this filled up, so lots and lots of money's worth there. And we must also remember to turn on the conveyor belt as well. So I'll get this loaded up, we'll head over to the farmers market, and hopefully when we return we're going to have over £300,000 in the bank. We have arrived with the goods, and there is lots of them, so we're going to be able to sell this in one big lump there. Ooh. If we stop in time, that is. Straps off. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's really good. Wow, £332,000. That's really nice. And when we get 150 back from the sawmill when we sell it, that's going to be good. That is going to be good. So we only needed another 150 to put towards that, as the new one's going to be worth 300,000. So we've got about £170,000 to play with. So before we get too carried away, let's see if there are any contracts for that field number 8. And there is. Oh no, it's a stone one. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, the problem is doing that contract. It is so slow. I think what I'll do, just so we can progress things along, I'll accept it. We'll borrow the items. We'll get a worker on there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And what I'm also going to do, I am going to buy this, as we've got a little bit of money to play with, because that is a really nice big trailer. And hopefully shouldn't roll too much, not like the green one does. The green one is forever rolling. Yeah, I like that. That's a really nice trailer. Perfect. Okay, well that's really good. And just out of curiosity, because we haven't checked yet, how much does this field cost? How much do we need to save up? Field number 8. £184,000. That is not a bad price, not too bad at all. So yeah, we'll get back. We'll pick up the borrowed items. We'll get the worker under the way. We've also got the message to say that the worker in the vulture is finished, so we'll get those cut on the grass on the next field. So it's all go. It is all go. We're making loads of progress, which is nice. And of course, we have now got some more wood beams to deliver to the playground as well. So that'll be even more money coming in. That will pay for the trailer that we just bought, which is perfect. So I hooked up to the latest low loader on the way back from the dealership. Really nice trailer. That's going to be a very nice part of the fleet. And as we can see there, it is actually a little bit bigger than our current low loader as well. So that's going to be really handy for getting some big machines on. So perfect. Right, let's just hop across to the shop. We've got all our borrowed items here. I'll get all these over to field number 8, and then we will crack on and get a worker on that. So yeah, what is this tractor? Oh, it's a case. Okay, nice little case. I do like these tractors. Very nice. Okay, let's get it rolling. So I think the last time we tried a stone picking contract, which must have been a good 40-45 episodes ago now, we just could not get it to work. Didn't matter what we tried, it would not pick up the stones. Now I have no idea what I was doing wrong, but we will just give it another quick try before we hand it over to the worker. So let's see if it will pick any stones up this time around. Yes, I can see them disappearing off the ground. So I have no idea what was wrong last time, really do have no idea. But it is working this time, which is great. So that's it, we'll do the 1% and we'll hand it over to the worker for the rest. Obviously they're going to drive off somewhere else. We'll just have to keep an eye on that, because we're probably going to have to come and empty it into the trailer at some point. Okay, well let's leave them to it. So while we're over here, we are just going to grab a tree just to take up to the other sawmill, because obviously that is empty now, and we do need some planks long. Then we need to get into the telehandler and grab the planks that we do have and just pop them up to the constructible. So I'll just grab these from the sawmill down there. Unfortunately there is no more to spawn. We've popped a tree in that sawmill just there, and I've also got the worker with the mower just doing this field. They are doing a very nice job, and we're about to get in their way. No, we're not. Okay, great. So lovely, that will keep them workers going again. Right, so before we load up any wood beams and head off to the playground, we do just need to get some more milk deliveries over to the dairy for now. So I'll just pop this here, because we're going to need that in a second. We've got a really nice amount of goat's milk there, considering they are all babies. Oh my gosh. Oh What have I done? What have I done? Oh, oh. I had a heart attack. I thought they were dead. I thought they were dead. Oh, wow. They're ready to harvest. They look so sad. They look so sad. Oh, I thought I had messed up big time. Wow. Wow. Oh, thank... Well, yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad we did not make a monumental mess up there. Okay, so disaster averted. Let's carry on with our milk delivery, and then yeah, it looks like we do have some sunflowers to harvest at some point as well. Oh, heart in the mouth moment. Wow. Okay, let's carry on. So I'm hoping we've got a good 4,000 or 5,000 litres of buffalo milk here, as we have got a lot of buffalo that can produce for us now. Moment of truth, we'll get into the trigger point. Oh wow, wow, that's nice. That's actually too much. So we'll leave a little bit in there, because this 7,000 litres will keep that going for a long time. Actually, we won't leave it in there. We'll come back. We'll pop it in the small dairy. I was going to get rid of the small one, but if we're going to be producing numbers like that, then that can just tick along and do its own little thing. So yeah, that's pleasing. I was not expecting that much whatsoever. That's really good. So we'll get that dumped into here. Nice. Okay, well, we'll go and grab the rest, and then once we've done that, we'll grab a trailer and pop over, get the milk from the goats delivered as well. Alrighty, so the buffalo milk is delivered. One thing I have just realised is we never ended the lease for the spinnery, so I must remember how to do that. I think we have to do it via the mini-map, don't we? Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure, is it this one up here? That is, yeah, we want to sell that, and that means ending the leasing. Okay, great. Well, I enjoyed leasing that. That was very profitable. So we will most definitely be purchasing one of those in the near future, for sure. So in the meantime, let's get this loaded up, and we'll get that over to the dairy as well. Keep that ticking along until we get another year's worth of bottled milk and mozzarella, and that will be lovely this time next year. So just under 5,000 litres of goat's milk, which is good. Let's get all this delivered. Nice, lovely. So let's just see. We'll probably have to hook up to the red trailer over here, the borrowed one, just to see if the worker wants to empty the stones. I'm not quite sure how it works, if we can just drive up beside it, or yeah, I don't know. So let's drive up beside it, and we'll see what happens. Looks like they're doing a fairly nice job, but it is a rather slow job, so I would much prefer to put a worker on this and do it ourselves for sure. So yeah, I don't really know how this works. So yeah, I think we're probably going to have to stop them, to be honest. Right, let's park up over here. Well, let's hop across to them actually. Let's see exactly how much they've got on board. It might not even be that much. 75%. We'll wait until the notice comes up, and then we'll get that emptied. Right, so we're going to need this. We will take this over to the productions over there, because we've got some wood beams to load up, and of course the playground is waiting for them as always. So we'll just grab the wood beams down by the small sawmill, get these on as well. It's going to be a lovely little boost to the bank balance. So I think regarding the sunflower field, what we'll do for this time, we'll rent a header, because I don't want to keep our harvester for too much longer. So I don't want to unnecessarily buy a header that we probably won't keep for too long. And we do just want to have a little look at harvesters, just to get an idea of what we want to buy and what sort of money we are looking at, because I don't think we're too far off. We should probably upgrade that now. It has done us very well, but of course it would be nice to get a new model. So we'll just pop this on and then we will have a look at that. Obviously we've had a little go in a class harvester before on a contract, and that was a really nice harvester, so that is definitely a potential for sure. So we'll just get the strap on. Right, okay, so let's get into harvesters and we'll see exactly what is available. So of course we don't want to spend insane money. Now I can't remember exactly what one it was. It was like this but bigger. I want to say it was probably that one there. Now that is a rather nice harvester. It's got just over 500 horsepower, so you'd be able to put a nice big header on that. Obviously it's just over £400,000. I mean, we don't need to go for that one. We could also go for something like this. That's a pretty cool looking harvester. Yeah, the one's for 700,000. I'd like to get one in the future, but at the moment, way out of our price range for sure. I believe this is the one we got here. Yeah, that is the one. So we might be able to claw a little bit of money back from that. Or we got this one as well, the Case, which is a very nice harvester as well. So yeah, so we're looking at between £300,000 and £400,000 really. Of course, that is without a header. If we were looking at a grain header, what sort are we looking at? Problem is, I don't know how big we can go for the machines, but I mean, I'd like to be able to get one of these ones really, the 10 meters. So I guess you're looking at another 100,000. Then we need a corn header. Oh, it's going to be... all in all, it wouldn't surprise me if we're looking at probably about £500,000 to get an upgrade on a harvester. Obviously, that is a lot of money, but it is overdue, so we will work towards that, amongst all the other things that we'll work towards, of course. And I have just realised before we pull out and kill the people in that cart that the stone picker has stopped. So let's hop into that and we'll see if there is an unload option. I'm sure there will be. Right, how do we unload? How do you do it? Perhaps we need to fold it up first. Honestly, I have no idea. Unfold, lower. I have absolutely no idea how we get this unloaded. It doesn't want to seem to know. There seems to be no option. There's nothing when we drive up around the trailer. Obviously, they did provide us with a trailer, but there just seems to be nothing clear and obvious. So yeah, rather strange. Well, we'll leave that for now. We'll carry that on in a bit or next time or whatever, because we're going to be in this day for a little bit. We need to get our wood delivered over to the playground. I mean, if you know, if we don't get this finished in this episode, if you do know, just let me know. It would be very handy. I did have a look on the map to see if there was anywhere to take the stone picker directly to unload, and there doesn't seem to be. So yeah, if you know, let me know, because that would be fantastic. If not, we'll have a Google and we'll try and sort it out for next time. But nothing too obvious at the moment. Alright, so this should be about another £40,000. Let's see how they're getting on. Did they process some of the planks along? They did. They're still working through those. Yep, okay. Still not sure if there's a change going on there, but whatever. Lovely. So that's put us at just under £340,000. Now, unfortunately, I didn't want to be able to, or didn't want to have to do it so soon, because we have done so much baling just recently with all the straw. But we are going to have to do some more on that grass field, because we desperately need to get the baling done, so we can get them wrapped, because we need that silage to ferment as quick as possible, because we are getting really short. We've got enough silage left for one more TMR mixture. We've got the odd few bales down there, and that's probably all that's going to give us. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll get those baled up, and then we just can't wait until next month. We've got so much to do in this month. If we wait, that's just going to put the whole process so much further behind. So yeah, that's why we need to do it now. So I'll do it in the Valtra. We'll get out of this. Now we are going to need the mowing equipment next time, because although I didn't want to have to cut the field down by the productions, because we're so low on stock, we are going to have to. So these two fields will end up being silage fields. The other one will that will be a hay field, and then hopefully once we just got back on top of the stock, we shouldn't have to do that too many more times, because that field is going to be turned into a production field anyway. That won't be grass any longer, so it will just be these two. But for one last time, I don't know where the baler is, but for one last time, we are going to have to cut that one down by the productions. But it's not going to be today, and it will be a worker doing it. So sorry, I'm babbling on a bit here. So we just need to make sure that this is set to 220, which it is, so we can wrap it this time around, because we did make that mistake last time. So I'm just going to rattle through both these fields right quick, and that will be, well, it won't be it for the baling, because the other one will need doing for hay, but it will be it for a long time after that. So let's just get it done. Let's stop talking and let's get the job done. Right, so that wasn't too bad. We got a decent amount of grass bales there, and by the time we get those wrapped, we should have a good amount of silage again, which is lovely. Desperately, desperately needed. So we're not going to wrap them in this episode. That will be for next time around. We've still got a lot to do in this month. We really have. Next time we will be doing that sunflower harvest as well as many other things. There is still lots and lots to do, but that's going to be it for this one. So thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.